All right, guys, we are at day 4, and I decided I wanted to have some pancakes for my first meal today. I did eat at 2:30. I wanted to eat a little earlier, but the baby had me busy today, so I didn't actually get to eat earlier like I wanted to, which is okay. But I just went and got me a little bit of my Aunt Jemima pancake mix. I put a little bit of salt and some vanilla into the batter, heated up my skillet, and I dropped my pancake mix. Once the bubbles were formed in my nice little cake, I gave it a good flip. Still figuring out this electric stove. As you can see, my color is not even, but those pancakes were absolutely delicious. I did make 3 pancakes, some bacon, and some eggs. Now, I did use the bacon grease the grease from my bacon to fry my eggs in because it's just so dang on good and it gives it so much flavor. If you're not using your bacon grease for your eggs, you are missing out. I know it's fat, but we're foodies, so you should be used to it. Anyway, here is my breakfast. I had 4 pieces of bacon, but you might as well say 3 because they were extremely skinny. And right before I ate, I went ahead and I put my real syrup, not that keto stuff, full fat syrup on my pancakes. Yes, I did. And I don't feel bad about it. Now, if you can see, even though I had 3 pancakes, they weren't really that thick, so I don't feel that bad. And plus, I didn't eat them all, as you can see on this picture. And I said I wasn't going to tell you guys this, but I did sneak and have a little bit of that Danish for a snack. You know, I guys have a thing for the cheese desserts. But I did good with dinner, and I decided to just have a little bit of tuna salad. So for my tuna, I have one recipe that I normally use, but the other day we were running out of everything. And sometimes I just like to create things based off what we have in the house. And I ended up coming up with a modification from my traditional tuna recipe, and you'll see that shortly. So to build my tuna, I just use 6 cans of tuna and water that I pressed all the water out. I have 8 boiled eggs chopped, some red onion, as well as some chopped celery. To my bowl, I added some Duke's mayonnaise. I also have some seasonings, which is salt, pepper, some salt-free lemon pepper, some complete seasoning, a little bit of paprika, and some giardiniera peppers. I am from Chicago, so you're going to see giardiniera peppers a lot, and they just make everything taste so good. But yeah, I just put everything in my bowl and mix it up. Oh, I did also put some relish, some sugar, and some mustard. I'm going to have to work on getting the exact recipe because I didn't really calculate the seasoning amounts. I just kind of went with, the flow and what I felt comfortable with. But if you are interested in having a recipe for that, I can come up with that later. But I wanted to make sure I got my little eating diary out to you today so you can just keep up with me and what I'm doing, and hopefully you are also keeping up with the meal plan as well. And I hope you are drinking your water. You have to drink your water. You can't skip on that. If you're going to eat the foods that you enjoy, at least drink the water to wash it down. Don't have burgers and fries and chasing it with a pop. Chasing it with some juice. Now, at least have some water with it to kind of balance that thing out because it's all about the balance. But yeah, I went ahead and I seasoned up my tuna really well. Nothing too fancy, but something light and something quick. And then I went ahead and I tasted and I felt like it needed a little bit more seasoning. So I went back in with the same spices that I used before, just a little bit paprika, onion powder, Tony Satchery, as well as the lemon pepper. And then it wasn't sweet enough. I don't really like sweet tuna, but that Deuce mayonnaise does not really have a lot of sweetness to it like Miracle Whip. So I did add a little bit more relish and just a little bit more sugar. It was not sweet at all, but it did have a good balance. And then once I got finished mixing it up, I just went ahead and, spread it out, try to make it look a little nice for the people that are coming behind me so it doesn't look picked over. And then I topped it with some paprika just for a little bit of color and just to make it more appealing. Guys, this tuna is very simple, but it's very flavorful with the peppers and all the seasoning. So if you do decide to make some tuna, try it with the giardiniera peppers. It's really good. And then I just went ahead and I just got me a little croissant. I toasted in the air fryer for a few minutes, put my tuna on there, had it with some pineapples, and that was my day 4 meal. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.